the great Sigmund had an excellent point. He said, well, if you examine religion, however sympathetically or unsympathetically, you're forced to notice the strong connection between the wish and the thought. The element of wish thinking is unbanishable from religion, mainly because we're the only species that definitely knows that one by one we're going to die. To give someone the suggestion that maybe an exception could be made in their own case is making a fairly obvious offer.
There's no support group on this side.
Well, that's our strength, that we don't need support groups. Precisely our strength. If I meet someone in Georgia or Manila or Calcutta who thinks like me, it takes a few minutes of conversation and society before we understand each other. I mean, of course, we know. There are millions of us all over the world. It's an easy handshake of recognition. We don't think, okay, now what we better do is go every 7 days or twice a day to shout and holler, just to reassure ourselves we still believe it. We don't need that. It can be believed without strain.
It's true.
Without effort, without fanaticism. It's an understanding. It's based on reason and literature and, to some extent, irony, the imperishable, necessary X factor quality.
Humor. I mean, that's in your book.
And a little humor and culture. And usually some shared experience. Fine, we don't need to reaffirm it all the time. It's a sign of the weakness of religion that it keeps on needing to pump people up at mass rallies of one kind or another. That it needs constant reinforcement. Of course it needs that. It would crumble without it.
Right. Have you ever had any phenomenon where you felt like the wind got behind you like it is at the moment? Have you had these moments where everything seems to be...
No.
Coming together?
No, especially not having announced, a month ago, I said to people, I think that there's something in the zeitgeist now, it's the perfect moment, and everything now seems to confirm it. No, never. It's usually been entirely the opposite. It's very much against the grain.
Well,
millions of people think Henry Kissinger's a great statesman, a great intellectual. I know better, but all your work to do is like breaking rocks.
Well, what are you going to do?
Millions of secular people thought Mother Teresa was a saintly woman instead of the douchebag and liar and thief that she actually was. The wind is in your face all the time, never behind you. Now I feel sort of borne aloft.
Right, but you're never going to quite feel like you're on the side of conformity.
Actually, one week I did feel this, only because in the same week the Princess Anna had checked out. And I was saying, this is an absurd fuss everyone's making. And because I was the only person prepared to say so on TV, I was invited on. I was wearing makeup practically all week, feeling a fool in Washington, but it was fun, pushing back at this terrible sob fest. And then Mother Teresa died the same week, and I thought, oh, well, there is a God. Because there's only one person in the world who's written a book pissing on her, and they have to have me on again.
Right.
I was never off TV all week. It was preposterous, but I got some licks in. I didn't just have to shout back at the box all the time, watching the celebration of frauds, which is mainly what happens the rest of the year.
You shouldn't seem so delighted about that. It's very bad for them.
Well, I like it when bad people die. I don't love my enemies. That's why I think Christianity is immoral. Go love your own enemies, don't be loving mine.